For the longest time, art has been used to celebrate many unique events and occasions. We'll have some on this week's episode of Arthouse. The relationship between Nigeria and Israel is showcased in this exhibition at Orisun Gallery in Abuja. Then another collaboration, and this time is between Nigeria and the United Kingdom, which has birthed this exhibition in Lagos. So many exciting things lined up. We'll be seeing that and much more when we return in a moment. I'm Melinda Akinlami. A warm welcome to Arthouse.
When my paintings refuse to cooperate and talk to me, I make them face the wall for as long as possible.
Strength of a Woman is an exhibition organized by some members of the art community in Nigeria and the United Kingdom. It took place in Lagos.
The Gemini Art Gallery in Lagos is the venue for this exhibition, an annual occasion which began in 2019 to focus on projecting female creatives through the Sister Art Second International Art and Cultural Exhibition, which falls under the 2022 edition of the Collabo to Succeed, all poised to reveal the strength of a woman.
The strength of a woman is to elaborate what our women are made up of, our women in the arts industry. It shows that sense of creativity. It shows that if women are given that platform, they can actually do a whole lot. So this is to let the world see what is inside of them.
This exhibition is basically about women, not necessarily for women. It's what women can do collectively as a strength across Africa and internationally. So there's always an open call. The intention of the foundation is to have an open call to female artists across the world. So this is the second edition, and we're hoping it will bring more into the limelight.
The bond of sisterhood being pushed goes beyond creating a platform for them to exhibit the over 40 images displayed in this gallery as a partnership between Nigeria and the UK through the Collabo to Succeed concept is to discuss the challenges female visual artists go through and prefer solutions, while encouraging the artistic expression in children.
There's always a word out there that people don't see enough, or collectors don't have enough of female artists. But female artists do exist. And our word of advice is that female artists should be more out there, reach out to galleries, either collectively or individually, to show their works. Because we know we're women, we know we're strong, we know we're mothers, we know we're wives, but at the same time, when you've taken on art as your passion, you should be able to show it, not create and keep in your wardrobe or in your studio. Would like to see more of female artists on a platform like this.
What we are doing is developing infrastructure to support these women into business. It's very, very important that it's just not about representing their events, their life choices, their lifestyle, their life circumstances, their socio-economic hardship in some cases on canvas, their emotions, their evocative feelings, which are very, very significant in their visual artwork. But it's about supporting that creativity, supporting that with an infrastructure which wraps around it to enable them to become socially and economically independent. This is true business for real entrepreneurs, and we are developing that in collaboration across two cities.
piece we have here is titled Proverb. And it is said, he that wears the shoes know where it pinches or it pains. As we all know, in our country today, for example, each and every one of us have one problem or the other. So it all depends on you that is wearing the shoe that knows where it pinches you.
This particular scene was captured at my 12 some months ago. As I move around, I see people struggling, trying to make a living, legitimate living. So I was impressed when I saw this scene, so I captured it to encourage others. Presently, we are facing economic challenges, social many issues. So we should not relent in contributing our quota to the development of the nation.
The title of my work is Lady Tulip, and tulip is a type of flower, and it symbolizes deep love and affection. So in this painting, for me, the strength of a woman, according to the theme of the exhibition, is how deeply we love and how, as the people say, women are the nurturing human. So this work just signifies how, we nurture things, we nurture people, we have power to nurture people, we have power to build people. So in every individual, you see that there is a woman that, significantly contributed to the person that we had. They've instilled values in us, they've, contributed in so many ways to who we are today.
The art enthusiasts who came to enjoy the pieces created by these artists are amazed and impressed by what they've churned out.
I'm quite delighted. I'm excited about what I've seen here, what Sister Art is doing to the female artists. It has shown clearly that they have great potentials. The ladies looking at the various works on display have seen that there is so much strength in the woman, knowing that they are the most vulnerable in the society, and this opportunity of exposing them to the world, showing what they've got or what they're made of in terms of the various medium that I've seen here also that they use. A lot of the women with the mixed media method, their painting skills, their installation skills have shown that the women have arrived.
I'm excited about being a woman in the first instance, because all what we are seeing here shows that women are beautiful. Everything has to do with showing women in different perspectives, and it shows how rich women are in the environment. I'm not talking about financial richness. I'm talking about culture, how women can increase the value of a place, increase the value of the environment, and it tells us a lot of story on womanhood. And I think Sister Art's production is trying to depict how women can add value to whatever they're doing. Women, they stand out. Women, that spirit of motherhood and elegance that comes with womanhood is being depicted here.
They are beautiful, and I think the theme is in support of female artists. It's a very good idea. And they are marginalized, and exhibitions of this nature will give them greater exposure and visibility.
This piece of work that comes under the strength of a woman, I try to visualize this woman bringing it out in mixed media, the fiber work, beads and threading. The woman, as you can see, she's pregnant, she's backing a baby, at the same time talking. I target fertility and strength, or fertility and strong. Looking at it, basically women today, we are the mother of the nation. A lot of women are breadwinner. They don't relent their efforts when they are pregnant. She's fertile, that's why she's pregnant and at the same time backing a baby. And at the same time trying to make two ends meet. That's the strength of a woman. And in the society today, a lot of women are found in that angle, trying to struggle to make two ends meet. In the future, if all women can come together and be very strong, not relying on their husband or not begging, I think the nation will have a long way to go.
The arts industry is a very, very lucrative industry. And unfortunately, even the government itself has not taken time to invest in it. So we need the governments of Nigeria to be able to invest in arts. We need private sectors. We need the churches to all invest in arts. We need parents to allow their children to study arts, because of course we have some of our members who did not study arts in school because of parental influence. But we decide to accept some. We have a lawyer whose work is out here. So if we decide not to give such person the opportunity, then of course we are not doing her any good. So we need the society to be able to embrace art as much as possible.
31 female visual artists have taken part in this exhibition, showcasing their paintings, sculpture, and other works of art that give their gender, as well as children, a voice.
Our wordsmith is by Ruby Jones, titled Nwanne la Nwanne. Two peas in a pod, made to be one. If one calls, the other responds. If one falls, the other supports. Two beings beloved, raised as one. They carry each other in care and in love. They treat each other with respect and trust. Nwanne la nwanne yiri otu di efe, kedu nke ka mma? Meaning, siblings putting on same clothes. Which one is better? Nwanne la nwanne, mgbe ụwa dakwasịrị m, aga m ele gị anya. Meaning, when the world has forsaken me, I will look up to you. Mgbe enyo gbajiri, m ga-ele anya n'ime gị. Meaning, when the mirror is broken, I will look through you.
These are the works we sent in this week. Hope is a mixed media work done by Gentle Lion. Then Focus is an acrylic on canvas work done by Snow White Silas. Luna is by Damilola Ilori, an oil and acrylic on canvas piece. Then My Little Pride is a thread and acrylic on canvas piece done by Moses Ogunyinka. Oti Fine has Salt, a mixed media work. Then this charcoal and colored pencil piece is by Elizabeth Omoruri. It's titled Wisdom. Figments of Imagination is an oil on cardboard work done by Olayemi Ayobami. Then Beyond is an oil on canvas piece done by Onipade Olabode. Then we wrap things up with this black and red ball pen on paper work titled Jimi Hendrix, done by Ike Abasi. That concludes the works of art you sent in this week. We appreciate you as always for sending them in and encourage you to keep them coming. The Art of Friendship is an exhibition at Orisun Art Gallery in the nation's capital to celebrate the relationship between Nigeria and Israel.
For about 9 days, the Orisun Art Gallery in Abuja was a beehive of activity, all thanks to these creative women representing their countries, Nigeria and Israel, by creating art that celebrates a remarkable relationship that lingers 30 years after.
I'm very excited about this project. The fact that I'm working with an artist from a different cultural background, a different geographical space, and learning from her as well, also exchanging ideas, is really wonderful. And to think that this is a project that is built on friendship, and friendship between the artists to start with, and then extending to the countries, Israel and Nigeria, and extending to the people around here as well.
So far, I really was very much hospitalized, very beautiful people, very generous. I'm really very enthusiastic to be here and to collaborate with Dr. Peju and with the gallery, Orisun Gallery. They're being wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Really, I don't have any words.
This is the intensive work process involved in this artistic expression that is being created by these two renowned female artists. Their work tools are scissors, textile, gel gloss, paint, amongst other instruments and items, as they explain the concept behind the joint piece.
Okay, I'm using copper, and I'm using the metal tooling process. What is also beautiful is that the gallery where we are, Orisun Gallery, has an incredible collection of works that, stem from the 1960s, and it's really a beautiful collection to have here. So beyond the discussions we had in the last 6 months, we can also draw inspiration from the beautiful works that are on display here. And it's amazing to see that even the feedback we get from others, the visitors to the gallery, school children, artists, it adds value to what we're already doing, and it's really a very beautiful thing to see. So for us, we are exploring various materials we've learned how to use before and techniques, but we're also adding other things as we get them from the audience.
We've decided to make like a utopian view of both countries, utopian landscape, like a new country that is made of both countries together. So I'm studying about Nigeria, about the people of Nigeria, about the culture, and I try to bring it into my work in terms of symbols, in terms of landscape, in terms of people, and especially because I'm working with fabrics. I brought fabric from students, my students in Israel, because I'm teaching in the university, and also Dr. Pedro is teaching. She's a professor in the university, and I brought fabric of my students that were made together, and they gave me their scraps. And here, artists from Abuja also gave me their fabric, so I'm collaborating both fabrics into one piece, and on top of it I will make some landscapes, and so this is how we are going to work with this.
The strength of the diplomatic ties that exists between Nigeria and Israel is revealed through art, which captures talent, diversity, unity, and potential inherent in both worlds.
Ella works with textiles. I also work with textiles as well, but I thought that I should use a different medium, in a sense contrasting with what she has. And so I decided to work with metal. We are looking at the two countries and points of convergence. I am very interested in cultural artifacts, and I know that Israel is very rich in monuments, in relics, in artifacts, and I try to draw analogy with our own cultural artifacts in Nigeria. And so we have all of this reflected in the work.
Orisun Art Gallery is about creating a hub, you understand, for local and international artists. So it's not only that we sell art, it's not just a gallery, it's a creative hub. So that is why we have been engaged in quite a number of arts. We have exhibitions here, we have drama nights, we have sip and paint, we have exhibitions, we have quite a number of works that are centered around artists. So yeah, that's what Orisun Art Gallery does.
I feel very excited, and I think this project is wonderful. As I said, it's the brainchild of the Israeli ambassador and his wife. I'm collaborating with them in the organization of this project together with the Orisun Gallery. So I feel really excited because of not only because what the project means, but also because they are like two powerhouses who are two artists, one from Israel and the other one from Nigeria.
The brains behind Orisun Art Gallery express excitement that this kind of international engagement is taking place in their space and look forward to showcasing more interesting, interactive and educative creative activities.
Lovely collaboration there, and interesting to see some remarkable women leading the pack by representing their countries. Amazing, well done. And we'll have more, but that will be when Arthouse returns next time.
Next week on Arthouse. Exhibition of images celebrating 15 years of the Center for Contemporary Art in Lagos. A solo show by Ablade Glover at Hourglass Gallery in Lagos. We encourage you to keep liking, sharing and viewing our page so more people can enjoy the ever-bubbly and ingenious art scene in the country.
Your Arthouse experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of Arthouse on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on Arthouse on Channels. We're everywhere.
That's Arthouse today. We appreciate you for being a great company and look forward to interacting with you on our various social media platforms. I'm Melinda Akinlami. Stay safe and keep being creative.